Welcome to Inside the Coaches Corner, presented by Uptown Social. I'm Everett German, joined alongside by the head coach of the Cougars, Earl Grant. And Coach, hard to believe, but the season is almost over. This season has literally flown by.
Yes, it's been different, to say the least. I mean, completely different season than any we've ever experienced before. And we're down to 6 practices and 4 games. You know, obviously that happened quick. I think having the back-to-back games on Saturday and Sunday sped it up a little bit. But, you know, we're coming down the final stretch of the regular season and really look forward to see how we can continue to improve and try to have a strong finish.
Well, Coach, we're coming off a weekend. We had Elon here in town. Started the weekend out perfectly. A 71-53 victory over Elon. And Saturday, Coach, by far one of your team's best performances in the win against the Phoenix.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it was a total team effort. We played 10 guys. Thought we played with a lot of intensity, a lot of effort, a lot of energy. We shared the ball. You know, all of the values we talk about as a program, just, you know, willingness to roll your sleeves up and work and, you know, playing with great energy and being unselfish. I saw all of that on Saturday, and I thought we played a great game, you know, really dominated the game for 40 minutes. Other than the first 4 minutes where Elon came out and jumped on us, got up 10-3. I thought we dominated the game, and so was really proud of the guys' efforts and was happy we were able to win that game on Saturday.
Yeah, only 7 turnovers, 11 assists. As you mentioned, everyone kind of got into the fray of things, and it was good to see some of the younger kids like a Davion Houston and Keegan Harvey also be able to contribute in the win.
Yeah, I mean, I thought all those guys contributed. You know, Dontavius was really good playing around the basket. Keegan Harvey came in. He was it was his first time playing in a game in a month. I mean, he had COVID a couple of weeks ago, so he had to knock off some rust, but he did get in the game. Davion really played well for us in 10 or 12 minutes on Saturday. And so they did a great job. You know, obviously, Sunday game was completely different. Not completely different. I thought we played hard. I don't think we had the extra effort and the pop that we needed. And it's a very interesting phrase you use, is mental as the 4, as physical as the 1. I think we ran into some of that this weekend. You know, you beat a team pretty handily on Saturday. How do you respond to that success, and how do they respond to that failure? Well, what I saw was they showed great character, and they came out playing like they were winning games all year. You know, I think we took them a little bit for granted, the human factor, and they were able to win the game. But I did think we played hard. We didn't have the extra effort. We didn't make some of the shots we made on Saturday. Maybe we settled a few times. We could have got it inside. But I got to give Elon a lot of credit for the character and how they played on Sunday after being pretty much humiliated on Saturday.
You know, on Saturday, I think back, it was really a game that showed our athleticism, some highlight reel dunks. You know, you had one by Epps, you had one by Copeland. It's fun to see those guys when they get out there and they can really just show what they can do, coming out with some pretty nice, what we would call ESPN dunks.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we got some athletes, and, you know, again, we had a really good weekend. Would have been nice to go 2-0. We did show some great signs on Saturday of what we're capable of, and I think the Sunday game will be an awesome opportunity for me to teach today. I should have their attention to talk about, you know, the importance of being humble and the importance of trusting our values and being mentally ready to play, because, you know, we were 2 different teams Saturday and Sunday. But again, I always go back to Elon. I got to give them some credit. Some of the shots they made coming down the stretch that we contested, they made them. You know, and usually when a team do that, you got to shake their hand and give them some credit. So kudos to them. We'll learn from it, continue to, you know, try to finish this season strong as we get ready for this next opponent.
So Charleston got the win on Saturday, 71-53. The game was really not that close. Charleston led by as many as 30 there in the second half. So Charleston led by Zep Jasper, 16 points. He had 4 assists and 3 rebounds, also in double figures. It was Brendan Tucker with 11. Also Dontavius King, as Coach mentioned, with 10 points to lead the Cougars in the opening day win. So that kind of wraps up Saturday. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at round 2, the Sunday contest here at TD Arena between Elon and Charleston. You're watching the Coaches Corner, presented by Uptown Social, and we'll be right back.
My hair blows up when I'm alone. Inside out, I might explode.
Welcome back to the Coach's Corner, presented by Uptown Social, Everett German, and the head coach, Earl Grant. Coach, you touched on it in the last segment a little bit about Sunday, and it was kind of odd, very similar starts. On Saturday, Elon jumped out early, Charleston able to come back. Then on Sunday, again, Elon jumped out early. Charleston was able to tie it at 32, but I still say, Coach, maybe the biggest shot of the game was McIntosh hitting the three right after we tied it at 32.
Yeah, McIntosh, obviously that's their leader, that's their best player. We did a great job of holding him to 6 points on Saturday. He had 20 on Sunday. Played with a great determined spirit, made some really hard shots that were contested. One of our standards is just contest shots. We contested the shot, he made it. What do you do about that? So a great player stepping up, making big shots. I think he hit 2 dagger threes right after we tied the game. We tied it on Cam Copeland's dunk, and he made 2 threes to get it back to 6 to give his team some breathing room. So I thought he was really, really good. We didn't do as good a job on him Sunday than we did on Saturday.
When you think about it, Coach, that last 8 minutes of Saturday, even though the game was already decided, Elon kind of went on. I think it was an 18-2 run. That momentum kind of carried over, and I think everyone kind of thought if you can jump on them early on Sunday, they probably would throw in the towel. But again, they were able to get some confidence, and we know, Coach, in basketball, momentum is really kind of all you need.
Yeah, confidence is a dangerous thing. I thought that McIntosh had a great game, but then the kid, Simon Wright, number 33, a senior who we've been battling with for 4 years, he's very familiar with us. We're very familiar with him. We did a great job on him on Saturday. We're very disciplined, closing out, taking away his shots. He had 0 points on Saturday. He had 15 on Sunday, so he was really the X factor. A big difference in that game on the 2 different games with him making 3 for 4 from 3 and making a couple of shots in the paint. So, those guys stepped up, made the plays. We're going to watch that film as a team today, see what we could have been better, learn from it, and try to continue to grow.
So Charleston falls to Elon 66-55. Another big performance. Zep Jasper with 18 points in the loss. Also, Peyton Willis, he bounced back after only scoring 3 on Saturday. He had 11 points and 2 rebounds, 3 assists on Sunday. Also, Dontavius King had 6 points and 6 rebounds as well in the loss. So Charleston, after that, they fell to 8-9 overall, 6-4 in conference play. And speaking of conference play, when we come back, we'll take a look at the current CAA standings as well as talk a little bit about Hofstra. You're watching the Coach's Corner presented by Uptown Social, and we'll be right back.
Decorative towel.
There was a mess. I wiped up a mess.
Yeah, you.
Where is the butt? Never mind, I found it.
When game day is a go, there's a Bud Light there.
Welcome back to the Coach's Corner. Everett German and Earl Grant, Coach. We talked about the season has flown by this weekend. I want to not necessarily our final road test because we still have to go to UNCW, but a big test coming up this week at Hofstra.
Right, yeah, obviously it's always a good opportunity to go up north and play against some of the, more talented teams in our league. Hofstra is a very good program. We've had plenty of battles with them. Certainly I would imagine it will be a battle again. It'll be a challenge. They play a lot of the matchup zone. They got good firepower on offense. And so we will have to have a great week of preparation as we get ready to head up north.
Coach, the Hofstra game is always important. Usually decides first place, second place. This year, really not that much different. Third and fourth on the line as we take a look at the CAA standings, Coach. And as we know, everyone has different amounts of conference games played. They're going to go off win percentage. Technically, right now, Charleston in third place behind James Madison and Northeastern. Hofstra in fourth place. Charleston 6-4, Hofstra 8-6. So a very big series this weekend with Hofstra.
Yeah, it seems like all of these series are big. You kind of feel that way every time you play a game. So, I don't know. We'll add an extra, importance to the game. I think the important thing is to try to play well enough to win, and just have a great week of preparation. So it'll be a challenge for us to go up there. They're having a pretty solid season. They got some good players. I'm excited about it. I'm really excited about how we're going to respond, how we're going to work this week as we get ready for that. but it certainly will be a challenge, and it is big games. I mean, because you got 4 games left before you get ready for this next season, which is the conference tournament, and we want to try to have a strong finish.
All right, so you can catch all of the action this weekend. You can catch it on 94.7 FM, 9:10 a.m., or charlestonsportsradio.com to catch all the action. I'll be on the air with the pregame show at 12:30, tip-off at 1 o'clock on Saturday and Sunday. So for Earl Grant, I'm Everett German, and I say thanks for watching the Coach's Corner, presented by Uptown Social, and we'll see you next week.